Hey everyone, Taylor here. I know it's been a little while since my Fire Emblem retrospective, but there was some really cool news that dropped today for a game I'm really excited about, so I wanted to come on and talk about it with you guys. So in case you don't know, there is a remake coming for Harvest Moon Back to Nature / Friends of Mineral Town. Now it's rebranded obviously as Story of Seasons Friends of Mineral Town. And today they announced that it will be releasing exclusively for Nintendo Switch on July 10th in Europe. There is no official North American release date yet, but typically these types of games get release dates around the same time, so I would be really shocked if North America did not get the game around the same time, or if not the exact same day. So I would kind of keep an eye out for that release date coming soon for North America. I don't know what's been going on with Xe. They kind of have been taking their time with announcing release dates. I think Grand Blue Fantasy didn't get a release date until like 2 or 3 weeks out, so give them time and they'll get around to it. But on top of the release date announcement, there was also a new trailer that dropped, and it was in English, and I just want to talk about some of the things that were in the trailers. So obviously it's the same Harvest Moon game that we all know and love, that we grew up with. You know, a lot of the same characters, the same farm, the same town, Mineral Town. Great Town, who was in my top 10 favorite JRPG towns, in fact, and even though it's not really a JRPG. One of the more welcome surprises is that there's going to be same-sex marriages allowed in the game, and that obviously was not in the original. And in this trailer they show 2 girls getting married and 2 guys getting married. So for those who have been wanting that in Story of Seasons or in Harvest Moon or whatever, that is going to be coming to this game, which is really cool. It almost makes me rethink if I want to play as a guy or a girl, because in Fire Emblem 3 Houses I played as female Byleth, and then I married Mercedes. So I always like playing a girl given the option. I just like that. But that's cool that that option is available. And I know there's a lot more new characters that are in the game, so I'm excited to see how they fit into the story and how they interact with you, and just how the whole game comes together. Now I have to say, Harvest Moon Back to Nature is one of my all-time favorite games. I absolutely adored it on the PS1. And Friends of Mineral Town on the GBA is essentially the same game with some minor tweaks here and there. But I'm a little bit worried about this remake. First of all, I don't really like the chibi art style. I know that is big in Japan, and there's a lot of games that go for that style. But, you know, there have been games that have come out, like the Rune Factory games. They're a little bit more proportioned, like a normal character model, a normal person. But for whatever reason, Story of Seasons have been really leaning into this chibi art style, especially on 3DS, as all the 3DS games have been coming out. And with this one, I really don't like it. I hate the giant heads. I hate the smaller, arms and legs. Like the mayor, for example, has this giant top hat. It looks really weird. I don't really like that. That is my biggest worry. My biggest complaint about this game is that it just kind of looks weird. It looks funny, and I'm not too into that. And then also, this doesn't really show, or you can't hear it very well in the trailer itself. But I watched some Let's Plays of the game, and there is a very annoying pitter-patter with your feet as you're running around town. So I'm also worried that the sound effects are going to get really annoying. So I'm really hoping that they either fix that for the English release, or they give you the option to adjust that in the settings. Because I know there's some games that have it, some games that don't. And I'm hoping that they at least give you the option to turn it down if you're not a big fan of that. And what I find really funny is obviously Stardew Valley was heavily inspired by Harvest Moon, and there's even a video out there where the creator of Harvest Moon met with the creator of Stardew Valley. It was kind of a cool meeting of the minds. And for whatever reason, Stardew Valley blew up way bigger than Harvest Moon or Rune Factory or any of these types of games. And I'm hoping that now that people have played Stardew Valley and they get this type of game, that people will come back to and fall in love with this game and enjoy it, because it's the same type of thing. But again, I think people don't like anime art styles, maybe. It turns them off a little bit, but I'm hoping just with the upgrade in visuals, the really nice character portraits, especially being a Switch game, people are really loving the Switch right now, that it might give it a chance to thrive and people will play and give it a chance. So anyway, I just wanted to come on and talk about this game because I'm really excited about it now that it kind of has a release date. I'm guessing, like I said, it'll be around July as well for North America. I just want to come on and start talking about stuff more on the regular, instead of taking months and months and making these big retrospectives. I want to just come on and talk more with you guys about stuff that's happening week in, week out, day to day, just things I'm excited about, and I'm really excited about this game. So Guys, I'm really curious to hear what you have to say. Are you excited for this remake? Do you have the same concerns about the chibi art style and the sound effects? And what do you think about their addition of same-sex marriage? I think that's super cool, and I think that's obviously something that's been a long time coming. I'm just curious to hear your thoughts if you even know what this game is. Looking forward to talking about it with you guys in the comments. So anyways, guys, thanks for sticking around. I know it's been a while since my last video, but I hope you enjoyed this one. Give it a like if you did, and look for more real soon. Thanks a lot. Talk to you soon.